Hi guys, Stevens Model 311A by the Savage Arms Company. So what this is coming for is that the left barrel, or the left firing pin, it is not retracting. It seized in that in the firing pin hole, and the risk of that is that when you put a shell in here and you close it, you can possibly get it to slam fire. The case should push it back, but I would hate to take that chance. The right barrel, or the right firing pin, that's retracting normally, and you can actually see the firing pin there. So I'm going to pull the stock off and see. I think it's because of dry firing. It's particularly bad to dry fire these double barrel shotguns. I think it's dry firing, and it's kind of worn a burr on that firing pin. So to take it apart, you got to pull this off, and this one is incredibly tight. Pull that off, and then that is the little lug that cocks the hammers. Yeah, that lug interacts on that shaft there, and that's what pushes up there to cock the hammers. So now you can see clearly how that firing pin is sticking out, and it doesn't go back. I mean, you can beat it back, it goes in, but because it's cocked now, it's not going back. Oh, it went back slightly. Okay, I got the stock off. Stock's held in by a long bolt through there, and then a screw that secures the trigger guard over there. And there's the firing pin over there. There's the other one. See if we can get that to show up. There's the other one, and you can. That one actually does move. That one does not move, and it's got a big flathead screw that holds it in. And there's the hammer, left hand hammer there, right hand side hammer there. Need to see if I can crack that screw loose, get that firing pin out. Okay, got the firing pin out. It's got a big screw that holds it in that position. The screw sits on that ledge, and it's got this very soft little spring that gives it some or it's supposed to return it. The problem, however, the firing pin doesn't go through that hole freely, so it's binding on the hole. I'm going to clean that out. If that's not the problem, maybe I need to clean up the actual pin. Okay, I got the problem. So what it is from dry firing. So what's happened is, on the inside of the firing pin channel, continuous dry firing, that is slamming, that ledge is slamming into the ledge of the hole, and it pinned over like a donut on the inside of that hole, which is holding on, which was holding on to the firing pin. So I just cleaned out that burr that was rolled in, and now the firing pin floats in freely through that hole, and it will reset properly. There you go, guys. Got it sorted. Firing pin is retracting. It's sitting right over there. So if I push in with a screwdriver, there, it's protruding. As soon as I let go, it withdraws. The way the cocking on this works is, there's the two hammers. When you break the action, the braking action of the barrels pushes that wedge in, and that wedge goes in under that lever. and lifts that lever up. And what that lever does, there's that yoke at the back there, that Y. So when they'll lift that lever, watch the Y, the Y will move back against the hammers. So there's the hammer, 2 hammers, and then that Y will push the hammers back to cock them. When you push the lever back, that pin will move the safety into the safe position every time you break the action, and then that lever will block both triggers, and it can't fire now because the triggers are up against that bar there. So if I push that forward, it clears. If I catch that bar there, I should be able to decock it and ride it forward on that yoke, like that one and that one. And there's the fired position. Hammers are forward, firing pins are protruding. And when that wedge goes in under that lever, cocks the hammers. That lug on the barrel pushes down on that lug where the tip of the screwdriver is, and then the lever has got a hook on that goes into that slot to lock the action closed. Okay, getting the barrels onto the action, this just clips in like any double barrel shotgun. The part where people get it wrong is, and I've seen many of these Savage Stevens where this lug is missing because it comes out when you break it. So either guys lose it or they don't know how to get it back in, and then just put it away somewhere, and then it gets lost. That is the little tab over there that interacts over there on that plunger. That's that wedge that cocks the hammers. And the easiest way to put it in is to use that round cutout surface over there, and that goes onto the pivot pin. So just set that in there so it sits right there, like that. And that same tab also pushes up against that bar there, and that is the extractor. So when you get it to full car, when you get the barrels fully open, that pushes in and that lifts the empty shells out of the chambers. So just get that in like that, and then you can snap the wood on. And get that on there, and then get that, and that's just a clip that goes over center, just a spring clip that goes over center, and then it pushes back on this. Snaps closed and good to go. So when you get to fully open, that pushes that up and then cocks the hammers, which then withdraws, and the little springs withdraw the firing pins. Anyway guys, hope you found that interesting and that it helped somebody out there. Stay safe, we talk again. Cheers.